Welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Carson Meidel.
And I'm Luke Hoover. November is a very special month for many reasons.
That's right. Not only is it a time of Thanksgiving, but it is also a time where we honor those who have served in the armed forces to help protect our freedoms.
To pay tribute to those military members, several of our PHS students helped organize the annual Veterans Day celebration. Nathan Fisher shows us how that went.
The PHS Band and Amendment, along with the FFA and KAY organizations, showed their appreciation for local service members on Veterans Day.
We've been doing it for several years. We've been a part of it where someone else actually organized it, but this year we got to take the reins in organizing the whole thing, and we actually added a meal, which is something we hadn't done before. So I knew it was going to be great, but it took a lot of teamwork from a lot of people to make it happen.
Although the meal was delicious and the performances were entertaining, the real stars of the show were the veterans.
Specialist E4, Larry Bedore, we thank you for your service.
I was in the United States Navy. I was a junior officer, and I was also an air intercept controller working with the radar men. So I really enjoyed this presentation. It means much to me. My favorite part was songs by the choir, some of the patriotic songs, they touched me.
The Veterans Day program is special every year, but I take it very personally also because my husband is a veteran, so I like to recognize and honor this day anyway, and it's important to me to honor all of our veterans in Phillips County and just let them know how much we appreciate them.
I really like presenting things to the veterans. They really deserve all the honor that we give them, and it's just a good day to bring them all here and show how much we appreciate them.
For PTV, this is Nathan Fisher.
Hello everybody, this is The Price is Right, and I'm your host Rob Parker. Today we're here with Grandma and Grandpa, and they're going to be guessing prices of Thanksgiving meals. First up we have turkey. This turkey was straight off the ranch of White's IGA, White's Food Liner if you will, and looks pretty delicious. Put it in the microwave about 20 minutes ago, it'll be alright. Grandpa, what do you think?
I think about $23.99.
Grandma, what about you?
I'd say about $12.84.
Looks like Grandpa got that one. The price was $24.49. Next up, we have green beans. These green beans came straight out of the cafeteria. Pretty good. Grandpa, what do you think?
I think about 65 cents.
Grandma, what about you?
65 cents? I'd say about 10.
This isn't the 1910s, Loretta.
Oh, the actual price is 68 cents. Looks like Grandpa is right again. The next meal is mashed potatoes. These mashed potatoes make you feel like you're eating clouds. Now, I don't know about you, but instant potatoes are my favorite. Grandpa, what do you think?
I think about $1.34.
Grandma, what about you?
I'd say about $2.30.
Oh, sorry, the price was $2.29. Unfortunately, since you went over, Grandpa wins.
Are you kidding me?
Chill out, Loretta.
Next up, we have corn. Now, these expired 3 years ago, but we put them in the microwave, and they're looking good. Grandpa, what do you think the price is?
I think the price is $1.72.
Grandma, what about you?
I'd say 99 cents.
Grandpa was completely right. On the dot. We're getting down to our last item, cranberry sauce. Will Grandma get to eat today?
Probably not, Rob.
Excuse me?
Grandpa, what do you think the price is?
I think the price is $2.15.
Grandma, what about you?
That stuff's disgusting. It's not worth 10 cents, but $1.50.
Looks like Grandma gets this one. Looks like Grandpa's getting all the food today. I'm Rob Parker. The Price is Right. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time.
Well, Grandma and Grandpa weren't the only ones competing lately. Some of our top math students took their talents to Fort Hays to test their skills.
Dayton Huguenin gives us a recap of the results.
You may begin.
This year, 12 select PHS students went to the Fort Hays State University Math Relays.
Today we went to Math Relays, and today was my second year.
PHS has now gone to Math Relays for many years.
Phillipsburg's gone to Math Relays for as long as I've taught here. They went prior to, so I couldn't tell you. It's been a lot of years.
Some of the subjects proved extra challenging for our competitors.
Trigonometry, because we haven't learned it yet.
Our PHS team had multiple top 10 finalists.
Yeah, Cody Summit had a couple top 5 finishes. He placed second in one of the tests and fourth in one of the tests. We had a team place fifth, and then William Jessup was another top 10 individual placer.
Mrs. Miller was overall pleased with the team's performance.
I was very, very surprised at some of our placings, but overall I felt really, really good about what our kids did.
For PTV, this is Dayton Huguenin.
Hey, there's no AirPods in the hallway.
I'm not sure what Matt was listening to on his AirPods, but it couldn't have been as good as the music that was created by the students at the MCO vocal clinic, right, Carson?
Well, of course. Let's take a look at how the MCO clinic went.
Every little once in a while. Every little once in a while. As in every fall, the PHS vocal and amendment members attend the annual MCO vocal clinic.
I really enjoy going because it gives our students a chance to sing with people from other schools, but also to sing under a director who isn't me. I think it gives them just kind of an idea of what is out there in the world besides just what we have here.
Students spend their day learning from a clinician and preparing for a concert, which includes performances from individual schools and the group as a whole.
I really liked just getting to sing with a bunch of different people and getting to perform for the first time.
I think it's very important just for the camaraderie between the different schools to go to something that's not competitive, but also it's something for us to look forward to. It's networking. I love getting to talk to directors from other schools to get ideas of how to be better myself as well.
For PTV, this is Adam Mascarenas.
Our vocal students weren't the only ones showcasing their skills in the fine arts.
You're right. PHS drama students took to the stage last weekend to perform the annual school play. Watch this to find out more.
If we do have some sense, where would
The PHS actors took to the stage this weekend for the annual school play.
Tonight is the premiere night, the opening night of our fall high school play for 2022, which is the Let Him Sleep Until His Funeral, which is a comedy about misunderstandings, communication gone wrong, just total confusion.
I wonder if the funeral home takes MasterCard. In case you want to die now.
Members we had, in no particular order, we have Harley Glenn, who is playing Elizabeth, who's the daughter to Marianne and John. John is played by Jaden Allen, and Marianne is played by Christina Futh, and their best friends are Russ, who is played by Hallie Jerby, and Jackie, who is played by Audrey Bellis. And then, of course, we have another Bellis in the cast, and that would be Jaden Bellis, who plays Miss Jansen.
Despite some minor issues, the cast was impressed by the performance.
The first night was great. There was a couple slips, but we saved it pretty well. And then tonight, it was stuff we couldn't control, issues with the mic and stuff like that, but it went very well.
The cast members have high hopes for the years to come.
Hopefully next year we'll have more people involved and we'll just be able to get more people to come and more attention on the school play.
For PTV, this is Luke Hoover.
Hey everybody! The turkey's finally done.
It looks great, Tyra.
Thank you. Kevin! Kevin, what are you doing?
It's a Kevin thing.
Tyra, this is exactly what I expect of you.
Kevin, get off your phone!
It's a Kevin thing.
Give me your best turkey gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
And what's the best part about Thanksgiving?
I'd say getting to be with your family and friends.
And what's the best thing to have with turkey?
Stuffing.
Give me your best turkey gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
One way our school district helps those in need is by hosting the annual food drive.
Leighton Johnson shows us how all 3 schools are giving back to the community this year.
Ah, here's what I needed. I probably better get one for the food pantry too.
It's that time of year again. Hats, block days, and canned goods. Phillipsburg students are giving back to the community through the Food Pantry Challenge.
For Stuco, we have a food drive, or Stuco hosts it, and I think a great way for everyone to get involved is for students to be able to pay $1 for a hat, which $1 equals 5 pounds, and every day you can pay $1 to wear a hat, and I think that gets the students involved super easily because everyone wants to wear their hats, so that brings in a lot of money. Our goal as a student body is 2,000 pounds, and as of right now, I know we've had a couple classes blocked, so to get a class blocked, you have to pay at least $40. You can go in with your friends and just block that teacher so you do not have class as of that day.
The elementary school is getting in on the action too.
I've brought money because $1 is 5 pounds. This year I brought food and a little bit of money. I like that you get to try to help other people with bring them food and stuff.
The students aren't the only ones participating. The staff can pay to have a comfy closed day too.
Well, for the teachers, if we paid $5 towards the food pantry, we could wear comfy clothes or jeans for last week and this week leading up to Thanksgiving break, and every $1 that we give is about 5 pounds of food for the food pantry. Well, the food pantry is important for the people in town, obviously, but I think unless you teach the kids that the food pantry exists, they don't know.
Because some other families, they don't have enough food to eat, so we brought food for them to eat.
The food pantry is a great opportunity for the elementary kids to practice their word of the month, gratitude.
For us, it's a great connection with our word of the month, which is gratitude, and that can be really hard to teach to children, but connecting it to the food pantry teaches them to be grateful for what we have, and then in turn we can share with others who may not have.
The junior high also appreciates the chance to use block days too.
So we have block days here, which is if you donate $40 worth of food or money to a teacher, the teacher can be blocked, and that's when they cannot do class for a day or however many days you block them.
For PTV, this is Leighton Johnson.
Can I get a pencil?
Yep.
Give me the bag.
No, it just has my pencils in it.
If you don't give me the bag, you're coming with me.
I ain't doing anything.
Carson, do you know what 4-H stands for?
If I had to guess, I'd say horses, hogs, horticulture, and hamsters.
No, not even close. The 4-H's are head, heart, hands, and health. And that's the focus of our next segment. Take a look.
On Sunday, November 13th, Phillips County 4-H held their annual Achievement Banquet. This event is meant to showcase 4-H members' achievements and to give them goals to work for future years.
Okay, so each year we have a Phillips County 4-H Achievement Banquet, and it kind of wraps up our 4-H season. Each year at this time we recognize our Penn Award winners. Also, we recognize our record book winners, our projects. In addition to that, we recognize our Key Award, our scholarships, and also other outstanding awards that community members receive throughout the year.
Awards like the 4-H Project Awards are based on individual projects.
I got a pin, so that's like there's different requirements you have to get to like in order to win that pin.
Additional awards went to Hannah Walker and her two sisters, Julia and Lydia Walker, along with Lewis Bull, who won the Key Award. Things like this are important to show what 4-H is about.
Yeah, so I think it's very important. It's kind of a spotlight. A lot of people just associate the county fair with what 4-H is, which is farthest from the truth in that. And this gives an idea of what the kids do every year as far as the pins and the achievements that they have to do to obtain those pins.
With a good turnout, people were happy how it went.
Yeah, tonight I think was a very good banquet. Had a tremendous crowd. We had almost 200 people in attendance this evening, and our great 4-H participation with a lot of youngsters, and future certainly looks bright here in Phillips County.
With the installation of the new council officers, including Leighton Johnson as secretary and Jaden Boyle as treasurer, the banquet ended on a high note. For PTV, this is Harley Glenn.
Evening, everyone. This is Herbert Smith.
And I'm Fredo Jones, and today we're going to be watching a very intense matchup against Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, I don't know about this pass. It looks like it's going to be incomplete. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's looking a little shaky, but I'm still being positive for
I'm a little
here.
worried about Grandpa.
Oh, despite the shakiness, Grandpa still completed that pass.
Woo!
Wow.
Whoa, yeah!
Jeez, Loretta, keep your hands steady.
If I wanted your opinion, I'd ask for it.
And with an unfortunate fumble by...
Oh my gosh, Grandma, are you kidding me? Sorry about that, folks. Just me and the missus are having a little trouble because Fredo over here stole my woman. Anyways, back to the field, or should I say, table.
Whoa!
Just received a report that Grandma actually intercepted the mashed potatoes from Grandpa, changing possession back over to herself.
Yeah. Let's go! Replay!
Whoa!
I want me some of this.
Oh my gosh, who's gonna get the turkey?
Man, this game has been really intense so far.
Grandma, Grandpa. I don't know.
I gotta say Grandpa.
I don't know, man.
Oh!
What an awesome way to end that amazing game. Let me know what you thought about that, Herbert.
Yeah, I wish my wife would hug me like that, but you know, Fredo over here stole her. Anyway, this is Herbert Smith.
And I am Fredo Jones, and we'll see you next year.
What's the best part of Thanksgiving?
The food.
And give me your best turkey walk. Yeah, son. And what's the best thing to have with turkey?
Mashed potatoes.
Thank you.
Although eating turkey is what most of us will be doing this weekend, earlier this month it was all about the chili.
Fort Bissell held its annual chili cook-off, and James Croushar was there to bring us this report.
As temperatures get colder outside, there is nothing like a good bowl of chili to warm you up, and there was plenty to be eaten at Fort Bissell's chili cook-off.
So this is our one big fundraiser for the year, and we have a project, and our project for the last couple of years has been the church. So if you drive by Fort Bissell, you'll see we're building a church down there. But the outside's done, but the inside is not done yet. So we're going to use these funds to put in a floor and drywall and stuff.
People were able to taste several different chili samples to vote on which ones they liked best.
I really like Jordan McDiffert's a lot, but it's kind of a tie between our chili and Jordan's.
Oh, well, our chili's the best because we made it. All homemade ingredients.
Good for me.
Raised our own beef. Got tomatoes out of the garden. No beans. No beans in our chili.
Not only could people enjoy delicious chili, but they also had the chance to participate in another activity.
Well, the silent auction, we started it last year for the first time, and we found it went over wonderfully. We raised a lot of money, so that's why we added the silent auctions to our chili cook-off. That way, if somebody doesn't like chili, they can still come out and help by bidding on a silent auction.
While raising money for a good cause, people also had a lot of fun.
Well, I'd have to tell you, just being here, this is our first time ever entering the contest, so we'll see how we do, but it was fun putting the chili together and then setting up our table and stuff. If you haven't ventured down to get a good look at our table, I'd recommend that. We've spent a lot of time on that. Well, and the outfit, of course. It's a pretty nice outfit.
Winning the Wagon Master category was the team from Madison Motors. The People's Choice winner was the Bull family. And winning the Best Decorated Table was Whitney Archer of Faith and Wildflowers. For PTV, this is James Krausar.
Okay, remember folks, all food and drink needs to go over on the cabinet until we are done talking about today's assignment.
She's been talking so long, and I'm so hungry.
Don't worry, guys. I got an idea.
Seriously? Hall cop, we need some backup in here.
Hello? Alright, copy that. Be there. Hey, take that cook into Mrs. Weisar's room.
Now it's time for our PTV Sports Update with Leighton and Dayton.
Hey Panther fans, it's time for your PTV Sports Update. I'm Dayton Huguenin.
And I'm Leighton Johnson. Dayton, you know what I'm thankful for this upcoming holiday season?
That you get to be a sports anchor with me, that you're getting good grades, that we don't live in Russia, that Trump is running for president in 2024, that you drive a camouflage Suburban.
Whoa, chill out. Those are all great blessings, of course, but I was really going to say is that I'm thankful for the winter sports season that's about to start at PHS.
Well, of course. And we'll start our sports update by giving you a preseason look at this year's wrestling teams.
The PHS wrestling team is gearing up for another successful season.
This year we got 33 total wrestlers out, 5 girls, and then 26 boys. So a lot of young. We got some kids that are out for their first year, but pretty competitive all the way across the board.
Both the coaches and the wrestlers have high expectations for this year's team.
We got pretty high expectations. We had a young team last year, and we still have a young team, but those guys are growing into their roles and have a lot of potential, and we need to fight to reach that potential.
My goals every year are to bring home state hardware, be one of the top 2 in the league, and just improve every time we go out and compete.
My goal this year is to win state, and my team goal is to place top 5 at state with the team.
Team members look forward to practicing hard and competing this year.
I just look forward to the, not just practices, but road tripping with the guys and hanging out, because it really creates a family culture.
The work that we have to put in every day, the practices, the team bonding, and staying overnight in the hotels with our friends.
I look forward to practice, getting it going. The next thing I'm looking forward to is getting our first competition, the first duel at home, a double duel. So that's always kind of nice.
For PTV, this is Damian Gregory.
The wrestling team will have their first competition of the season on Thursday, December 1st, right here at home. So come on out and support our wrestlers.
Now on to basketball. Our boys team only graduated 2 seniors from last year's team, so they'll have a lot of experience coming back this year for head coach Keith Sides, who will be starting his 21st year as head coach at PHS.
Hallie Jerby talked with the team earlier this week. Take a look.
The Phillipsburg boys basketball team has begun practicing, and Coach Keith Sides has great expectations for this year's team.
I'm looking forward to this year's season. We only graduated 2 seniors last year, have a lot of guys with experience coming back. I like our mix of guards and big guys, so I think if we play well as a team, I think we can be a really good team.
Players are also looking forward to the season ahead.
I feel good about the upcoming season. I feel like we have a lot of athleticism, a lot of height, and a lot of people who are willing to bring it this season. And I feel like we could definitely be one of the best teams coming into this conference.
Players enjoy the sport of basketball because of the different challenges it offers.
It's not the same every day. You can have off days. You got to really work to be good at basketball and just competitive nature.
This sport, it's just one of those sports you can practice on your own and get better. You can put as much work in as you want to, and you can be as good as you want to be.
I just love the feeling of the ball going in the hoop. I love the connection between me and the ball, and I just love playing. I love everything about the game.
For PTV, this is Hallie Jerby.
The basketball teams will start their season as they travel to Oakley on Friday, December 2nd.
That's where the girls team will look to build off last year's success. The Lady Panthers will be led by one of the best high school players in the state, Taryn Sides. And after having to sit out last season due to injury, senior Heather Skimper will return to the squad, which will give Phillipsburg an additional weapon.
Audrey Bellis tells us more about this year's team.
The PHS girls basketball team is preparing for another great season as they practice for their first game.
I'm just really excited for this group. I'm excited for them to, continue to work hard. We've got off to a great start, and I'm just excited to watch them come together as a team and play for each other and play for something bigger than themselves.
The girls are all looking forward to the new season as they talk about what they enjoy most about basketball and what they are looking forward to.
Because of the team aspect and just getting to bond with the girls and just the experience of it.
Oh, I've loved basketball ever since I was old enough to know what a basketball was. I think it's a great sport. It's a great team sport. It's a sport that allows for a lot of action and a lot of highs and lows within a play or a sequence of plays, and I think it's just a beautiful game.
I'm most looking forward to getting back on the court with my girls, just having a fun year, getting lots of wins, and hopefully accomplishing our goals.
For PTV, this is Audrey Bellis.
All our athletes really appreciate our fans filling the stands and cheering them on in person, so please come when you have the chance.
When you can't make it to the game, PTV will be streaming as many events as we can, so stay tuned to Panther Television's YouTube channel to catch the action.
That's all the time we have for sports today. I'm Leighton Johnson.
And I'm Dayton Huguenin.
Go Panthers!
We typically end our episode with something a little silly, but this time, in the spirit of showing thanks, we've got something different for you.
Take a look.
As Thanksgiving time approaches, students want to show some gratitude for PHS staff.
His biggest impact on me has been as a coach. He's been a coach for football since I've been in high school, and he's also great at helping us figure out what we're going to do with our lives.
Mrs. Farrington has really helped me with a lot of my confidence stuff with music and just confidence as a character, and it's really helped me grow as a person throughout high school.
I feel like Miller is like my second mom almost, and we've not only bonded through basketball, she's been there for me through everything. She's always there for her players and students, and she'd do anything for anyone.
He always tries to make me better in practice and always helps me out when I need help in classes and stuff like that.
PHS faculty and staff, students want you to know that you are
passionate,
resilient,
strong,
very compassionate.
We thank you for all your hard work and dedication.
Thank you for providing a place for me to feel comfortable.
That wraps up this episode of PTV. I'm Carson Lyle.
And I'm Luke Hoover. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and as always, stay classy, Phillipsburg High.
Mike Wilmer.